All right, welcome back. Day 2. So today we're going to do a standing version. Simple movements because they're isolated. Not so simple because you might find that they're hard to do on one side versus the other. We're going to do a lot of balance and leg stuff today. A lot of standing, so you might want to do it next to a kitchen counter so that you can stand next to it and have, or stand even with at the back of a chair. A lot of times I'll have clients do a lot of the standing ones with the back of a chair. So just to provide extra support for you and make these exercises as safe as they can be. So we're going to first start with some gentle neck rotations. So just nice and gentle. You're not trying to go to where it gets really, really tight. Think about like you're wringing out a wet towel and you just want to get to where the water starts to first go out. You're not trying to go as tight as it can go. And then we're going to go back the same direction a second time. And you just want to hold that extreme so it gives a chance for those tissues and those things that are now connected and that are stretching, and the things that are shortening get a chance to really be in those positions. Now we'll go to the left. So this gives you a way of scanning the body. How do these feel when I was going to the right compared to now going to the left? And just becoming more aware and starting to create a little journal of when you do these exercises of typically how do they feel. You can kind of play around with the shoulder positions, making sure that they're still staying dropped, not elevating. Good. Now we're going to do a little arm movement. Go back to the right. You're just going as high as you can go with slow and control. You're going to hold the extreme for a few seconds and then back down and then back up. And again, if I went fast, I'd be able to get my arm all the way to my ear, but because I'm going slow, I feel where it stops. And I'm not trying to shove it past the first area of tightness. So this side gets a little tighter a little earlier. So I just get more tingling, and it kind of feels more of a stretch through my antecubital space, that elbow space. Moving with control, precision, very deliberate movements, not trying to rush into it. Holding it as long as it's comfortable, maintaining elbow extension. So this left side, my arm wants to come out of that extended elbow position. And so here I'm just going out to the side. If we do the other. So that side is definitely a little more labored for me to do. Now we're going to do some stuff for the hips. We're going to bring the foot up and the knee is going to be below parallel. Here's parallel, so then I'm going to bring the leg back down. We're going to bring the foot across, which is external hip rotation. It's going to open up that hip joint. So where the femoral head is going into that acetabulum, into that joint space of the pelvis. And then you're going to rotate the leg outward, which is going to tighten up this IT band, the TFL. And then bring that foot back across. And we're just wanting to hold each extreme for a few seconds, proving that you have this. Again, it's okay to hang on to the side of a counter or the back of a chair. Eventually, we would like for you to be able to get as balanced and controlled and feeling as comfortable. So again, here's 90 parallel to the floor. I'm going to go back below that. Foot going across, which is actually external hip rotation as that foot goes across the body. I'm just trying to get that foot up towards my shoulder as far as I can. And now I'm bringing that foot on the way out. And so with this, my right side was a little bit tighter with the internal rotation. And again, I'm not judging, I'm just becoming aware. And these are the things that we'd ask for you to do with your own body, is start to find out, scan, discover what are the areas that are more tight, which areas do you have more sensation with. And then we want to look at how consistent are those experiences when we repeat these exercises. It starts to build a profile for you and which exercises you need to do on a more regular daily basis. So we do the hip external first, hold it for a few seconds, and then we're slow and controlled, and then do the internal rotation, which is foot out. And I'm not trying to really go as far as I can because I want to maintain Everything else should be maintaining, not moving at all, with one area moving very specifically. All right. Next, we're gonna do a gingerbread man. So this, I'm gonna have my feet slightly wider than my hips, probably about shoulder distance for me. I'm gonna take my hands out to the side, palms facing forward. I do not want to move this position. Other than the fact I'm going up and leaning on one leg. I'm not allowing this leg to come closer. And we're holding these for a good 5 seconds or so, allowing the leg that you're standing on to gain full control. Maintain, try not to move. You'll notice that there's a little shaking and a little movement going on at the foot that you're standing on. That's okay. Playing around with that foot position, noticing that this foot likes to kind of drop down. And this foot prefers to stay up. It's harder for me to let it just kind of drop. All right, kind of march it out, shake those hips open a little bit. Next, we're going to do some simple arm elevations. And then you're going to take it, sweep back through, and extend your arms back. So one of the goals with these routines is to increase blood flow, increase your body's awareness, change sensations throughout the body in a very short period of time. So using this stuff as a midday little reset, just a way for you to move, get your blood circulating, create some muscle tension, which also then will create other areas to relax. Hold these extreme positions. Good. All right, so that's what we'll do for today. Tomorrow we're gonna do more of a lying down one. I guess day 3, we're gonna take Sunday off. And then we'll continue to help you. Please let me know through messaging what else we can be doing. If there's specific areas that you want to target, we will start to target a little bit more of the core and abs with the lying down. And we look forward to continuing helping you during this coronavirus crisis. All right, good luck. Talk to you soon.